Hello YouTube viewers, Dennis here with MarksvilleandMe.com to go over another wonderful review item with you today. Today we're reviewing the Nubee infrared thermometer. As you see, this is the package that it comes with. We'll set that aside. We're going to use that in a minute just to go through some of the features about this item, as it does have a bunch of features I want to make you aware of to help you decide if this is the type of item that is right for you. First and foremost, I want to show you that it's a real nice, small, compact design, bright orange, so that way it's easily identifiable if you're looking for it in a hurry. It is lightweight. It operates on 1.9-volt battery, which fits right in the handle here. It has the two little snaps that snap onto the top of it, and it slips right in there, nice and snug and secure. And also the battery comes with it, so that's a nice feature. That's not listed on the package, but anytime batteries come with it, it's nice. Real simple operation. You see on the back here, you have your display. When I scan myself, you'll see the power come on it, and you'll know that the item's working. It's got a readout on there. It's a nice blue visual LCD. It has many different features on it, such as, the hold. It'll remember certain temperatures and stuff like that, so that way you can do comparisons between two temperatures at two different times in a certain given area. So it's really nice that it has that feature built into it. I don't know if it's this brand, but they used similar thermometers at airports across America during the Ebola breakout in the years past. They would do quick scans of people as they were going by, just to see that their body temperature was, somewhat around the normal parameters, and this helped them isolate somebody who had an elevated temperature, so they could further investigate and stuff like that. So it is kind of interesting that these devices have come by the wayside to be used almost kind of like a medical security way. I'm not saying it's this particular brand, but it was something similar to this. Let me just go through some of the features on this device, as it does have a bunch, and I think it's helpful to let you know if you think this product's right for you. It's got a laser pointer for accurate target aiming. So when you shoot it, make sure it's on, you can see it's got a nice red laser light, and it is a laser light, so it's just a straight line. As long as there's no break in it, it's gonna pinpoint the area that you're targeting to take a temperature. It's got the backlight selection, the measurement range. Let's see. Has a range that's listed in the manual that comes with it. This is a manual. I got it all folded up right now. It does have a lot of information on how to correctly use the settings to hold temperatures and stuff like that. You'll want to read over that. It's a little more than I'm willing to go into on video here, but it is useful information if you're interested in it. It's got an accuracy of plus or minus 2 degrees centigrade, or plus or minus 2%. It's got a resolution of 0.1 centigrade or 0.1 Fahrenheit. And it does have centigrade and Fahrenheit features selection, so you can choose either or depending on what you're more comfortable with. The emissivity is 0.1 to 1.0. The response time wavelength is 500 milliseconds and 8 to 14 UM. It has an auto shut-off feature, and as you see already here, it's shut off just from sitting there for a couple of seconds. So you're going to save and consume your power in your battery, so you're not wasting your time and money buying more batteries for a device. And the batteries with these will last a long time. I mean, I personally would recommend using rechargeable batteries if you want to stay green. We try to be as green as possible here, and we use a lot of rechargeable batteries. But I mean, the battery life of these things will last a long time. This, because it's not something that's being used constantly, and with the auto shut-off feature, it'll help conserve that battery life even more. Again, I said it has an auto data hold. It does have a low battery indicator when and if the battery does go low, and it operates on the DC 9-volt battery. Again, I said it comes with a little handy guide and instructions in case you're not familiar with this item. I know personally, for my own personal use, one thing I like to use this for in the winter time, if you're looking for trouble spots in your home where you might be losing heat through your walls, This is a great item because you can scan walls, and sometimes over time the insulation in your walls may settle if you have blown-in insulation, and that insulation will settle over time, and it'll create an air gap. And that air gap, because there's no insulation in it, the cold air will come right through and transfer right through your wall. You can take this item and you can scan given walls in your home and help determine where, you know, it might be dramatically different in temperature from one area to another. And if you do have insulation that's blown in, you may want to use this device to help determine whether or not you need to maybe have more insulation blown into your house. And a lot of insulation that is hung up, they use it under the drywall. They have it where it's tacked on. They have a little paper that flaps on the side and attaches to the wall. They staple it in. Over time, sometimes the weight and just gravity and age, they'll drop down, and the whole thing will just end up in a big pile in your wall, and which will create a whole long area of dead space that cold air is just going to come right through in the wintertime. So I know I personally found in my home, I found that I had a severe cold spot under my kitchen sink. It was almost like the whole wall had no insulation behind the kitchen cabinet. I don't know if when they redid the cabinet in the previous tenants, if they redid the cabinetry and the wall behind, and they just overlooked putting insulation in it, or it's just time and age of the home. But this helped me isolate that, and I was able to help remedy that and help save on some lost fuel costs. So if you're interested in this item, again, it's the Nubee infrared thermometer. Check out the link in the description below. It'll take you to help you find all the information that you're looking for on this item. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to like and subscribe. It would be much appreciated. I thank you for stopping by at MarksvilleandMe today.com. I appreciate you stopping by today at MarksvilleandMe.com, and you have a wonderful day. Bye.